Greetings, Anita Squire again, coming to you on behalf of Squire and Associates LLC, where we endeavor to educate, motivate, and empower one family at a time to get that protection that you need, to go ahead and make sure your family is left with a legacy when you transition. So, yes, this is Life Insurance Awareness Month, the month of September, but we want to go ahead and wrap up the topic, life insurance on your job. So you have life insurance on your job. I applaud you for taking that step and accepting it, contributing to it. I applaud you. That's awesome. I would tell anyone, if you have life insurance on your job or have access to life insurance on your job, take advantage of it. Now, with that, I did want to give you some downsides of only having life insurance on your job. Understand that this series that we've been doing is not to tell you to get rid of your insurance policy on your job. No, we want you to keep it, but we want you to consider enhancing what you already have by obtaining a personal policy outside of work. So let's look at a couple of downsides of having only life insurance on your job. First of all, you don't own it. It's not yours. It actually belongs to your employer. Remember, we said that life insurance on your job was a group term policy, so you don't own it. The moment you leave your job, the insurance ends 90% of the time. That is the case. You cannot take it with you. Thirdly, one of the things that we would recommend is that you, again, keep your life insurance on your job, but also obtain a personal policy outside of work. A few more benefits of having that personal policy outside of work. Let's look at how taxes are affected. Well, on your job, if you should pass away, the life insurance policy death benefit that's paid to the beneficiary would actually be heavily taxed because this is something that was owned by your company, a benefit from your company, from your employer. So your heirs would not get the full amount of that policy. It would be taxed. Now, if you had a personal policy outside of work, due to certain IRS or Internal Revenue codes, life insurance cash value and benefits, death benefits going to your beneficiary are not taxed. So personal life insurance policy death benefits are not taxed. And the last thing that I want to leave with you is, so you're saying, well, I'm going to stay on my job, I'm going to retire, and then I'll have this life insurance. What if you get laid off? You know that's a possibility, whether you work for the federal government, the state government, a Fortune 500 company. There's always the possibility of a layoff. So I'll end this series by telling you a little story. I know someone personally who was one of the hardest workers I'd ever met. This individual had been with the company for over 30 years, just 30 plus years he'd been working for a particular company. Well, that company decided to downsize during COVID, and that individual was laid off. So 30 years planning to retire from the company, and they were laid off. But thank goodness, this individual had a personal life insurance policy outside of their job. So what that meant is that even though the life insurance policy on the job went bye-bye along with the job, this individual still had coverage. So with that in mind, I want you to take this into consideration. I want you to think about obtaining a personal life insurance policy outside of your job. Just give me a call or log on to squireandassociates.net, and we'll be more than happy to hold your hand and walk you through the process, this journey to financial independence, this journey to financial freedom, to make sure your financial house is in order. All right, thank you again for your time and attention following along with this series, and I hope that we brought some value to you. You take care until the next time. Bye-bye.